All right, good morning, Vixens. It's good to see you. So I'm here at my morning meditation spot and just roll out of bed in my little snug sweater. This is me, no makeup. We're not trying here today. Just me. Good to see you. So why did I go vegan? I hear that, I get that a lot. I get asked that a lot. And I will tell you about my vegan journey today. When my son was about a year old, I realized that he had extremely high energy. There's nothing wrong with that. Every child is different. His energy was so high that I was hearing a lot of voices in a lot of different directions, like from my doctor, from family, from occasional people at the grocery store, about how I should put my child on medication and how that level of energy isn't normal. And I don't think there's anything wrong with medication. I'm not anti-medication. I don't want anyone to hear that in what I'm saying. But I do think, why not try the natural way first? See if there's something we can do. So I made sure that his diet was free of artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, high fructose corn syrup, things like that. And the more I drilled down, the more I realized, why don't we just try to go vegan? It seems like the dairy was definitely an issue. For me, I'm lactose intolerant, so being without dairy is not a bad thing for me. It is delicious, yes. But if you cannot eat it, why wouldn't you want to not eat it? There's such this misconception. We've been spoon-fed, pun intended, for decades from the government that the only way you can get calcium is through dairy. Oh my God, you're gonna die. Your bones are gonna crumble to the earth. Like all these weird nutritional messages that we have been getting from the government, whether or not they have been in bed with the meat and dairy industries, of course I think they are. And so of course they're gonna say, eat my friend's product so that my billionaire friend can keep making money, of course. And animals are just what is the word? Casualty? I can't think of the word. It's just like, oh well, billions of animals are being abused and killed and in horrible living conditions. Oh well, that's what it takes. So we're a capitalistic society and that's what we do. Anyway, off on that tangent. I have feelings and opinions, but I will keep them to myself because I'm not trying to make you vegan. I'm just trying to tell you my journey. So as I tried to drill down the healthiest diet for my son and myself, and then after seeing a bunch of the documentaries that came out at that time, things like Forks Over Knives, Cowspiracy, there was a ton of them that came out all at the same time. Wonderful documentaries and medically backed, not just propaganda, actual medical research, medical evidence-based stuff. And I thought, okay, I'm an older mom. I love being a mom. My son is an only child. I'm an only child. My mom's an only child. It's the family stick, right? There's no tree. We don't have cousins and aunts and uncles. Not really. We do, like, sort of, but by marriage and stuff, like in different directions. So it's not like he has a core family support unit. Like if something happened to me, he could go right across the street to blah blah's house. We don't have that. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of single moms don't have that in particular. And so I really had to give myself a good talking to and say, you really need to kind of live forever so that you can be here for your son forever. You're not allowed to die. So I thought, how can I make myself as die proof as possible. How can I live the longest, healthiest life possible? And after much research and after much prayer, meditation, thought, experimenting with different things for my stomach, for my digestion, it was very obvious that going vegan was the right thing to do for us, and never looked back. And in fact, I went vegan overnight on February 15th on 2015, 14, 15. I think my son was a year. He was about a year and a half when he went vegan too. Giving up the meat products was easy after seeing those documentaries. I do not want to be part of a system that hurts animals, period. Don't come at me in the comments. I don't care. Giving up dairy, I think, took 2 weeks. I think I weaned us off of dairy over the next 2 weeks because it's crazy, y'all. Dairy is in everything. It's in things that have no business having dairy in them. It's like they just have this leftover dairy in the factory and they're like, what can we stick this in? It doesn't make any sense. Why do these things need animal products in them? They don't. They don't. So it was hard for me to learn to read all the labels and understand why there were dairy products and things that had no business having dairy in them and had nothing to do with dairy. So really cleansing the diet completely of dairy took a couple weeks to kind of get into that routine. It was not difficult. It was easy because it was what I wanted. So when you want something, it's easy. Going vegan is not hard. You just have to want it. And when I saw my blood work come back as like heart attack proof, the cholesterol, the big five are Alzheimer's, heart disease, hypertension, I can't remember all of them, or diabetes, and the other one, whatever the fifth one is, excuse me. Going vegan kind of blanket makes you safe from all 5 of those things. Why would you not want that? Why would you not want that? Why would you choose to take Lipitor and da-da-da and yet-da-da instead of just eating healthy? Just eat healthy, just eat clean, do the best you can, naturally. And yes, there are people who have high cholesterol even though they eat clean. That's not fair. That sucks. And you have to take Lipitor and things like that and have other interventions, medical interventions. And I hate that for you. I don't like that. Same with diabetes. Not fair. That's not fair. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can cure everything from going vegan, although some people have. I will say that. So for us, it was the best choice. For us, it's a no-brainer. For the animals, for the environment. Please do not come at me in the comments with a bunch of garbage that is untrue about the environment, okay? Just don't. Just don't. You've been lied to. And if you want the truth, it's up to you to do your research. It's not up to me to tell you, okay? Go do your research, just like I did. And there are, all the opinions are out there. And you will find an opinion to fit and justify your lifestyle no matter what it is, okay? So you will find that one doctor that says, yes, greenhouse effect is awesome and plowing over the rainforest is all the vegans' fault. You'll find it. If you want to find garbage propaganda news, you will find it. So that's not what this is for. This is not me trying to tell you to go vegan. This is not me opening up an argument in the comments. This is me talking to people who want something better for their health. They've come to a dead end and they don't know what to do to try to help their health. And and I'm just here to tell you what worked for us. And we've never looked back. We don't have cheat days. We don't have cravings. Just no. And that's not a lie. That is no lie. I sometimes I smell old smells, like a hamburger or a pizza or something, and my brain goes, we know that smell, that's delicious. So yes, neurologically, you will have memories when you smell something of like, I remember that used to be delicious to me. But let me tell you, once you are vegan, it is no longer delicious. And if you do have a cheat day and you have a hunk of meat after being vegan, you will realize that is no treat. Okay? Giving yourself cramps, bloating, gas, diarrhea, pain is no treat. And then realizing, wow, those foods really hurt my body. And again, not everybody, but for me, yes. Okay. Also, I am dabbling in bodybuilding. I started bodybuilding when I was 16. So it's been many decades. I love going to the gym. I love lifting weights. I love lifting hard. I love lifting heavy. I love it. I don't look like I love it, but I've got a pretty soft feminine figure, but I do love lifting hard and heavy, but I'm not a hard chiseled body at all, but strong as an ox, and I love that too. I am interested in longevity, okay? I'm a perimenopausal woman. I'm 51 years old. We're coming to the end of the cycle season. We're going into menopause. Can't wait. And I am interested in longevity. I'm interested in bone health. I'm interested in long, healthy life. I'm interested in clarity of mental capacity, cognition. I am interested in muscle mass retention and growth and rapid recovery. I have all of those things from going vegan. I am not kidding you when I tell you my muscle recovery time is faster at 51 than it was in my 20s and 30s because I am vegan. Because I am vegan. My muscle rate of growth, even in perimenopause, I can see is greater and bigger than it was in my 20s and 30s, by far. I just can't say enough good things about being vegan. I almost have unlimited capacity in the gym. I just keep adding weight, and I'm like, I can do it. And then the next day, or even 48 hours later, like with the DOMS, the delayed onset muscle soreness, it is not as bad, if at all. The recovery time is like magical. It's almost non-existent. It's just like boom, and you're right back at it the next day. So I can't tell you how wonderful the journey has been for me of being vegan. It is easy. It makes you feel good inside and out. And I know that the long-term benefits are there for me too. I know because of my blood work, and I know because of how my body performs in and out of the gym. I know that as I grow to be an older mom, that I will be there for him. And I won't just be in a chair wishing I could do stuff. I will literally be on the roller coaster with him. I will be walking around Disneyland with him. I will be traveling Europe with him. God willing, okay? And that is the greatest gift I could ever have given myself.